Good afternoon, everyone. I give thanks to Social Research Foundation, Kanpur, for this opportunity, and I also welcome to all audience. Today's my lecture topic is effect of blood pressure during the final position of different asanas on untrained person. Every living human being on the earth has a certain blood pressure, and there is no exception to this fact. Due to contraction of heart, pressure is created and blood flows through the body with a certain pressure as a result of pressure gradient. That means blood flow from higher pressure point to lower pressure point. In human being, body pressure was not remains constant at every time. It may changes situation to situation. The temporary change in blood pressure is not a disease, but when it remains high or low than the normal, then it was disease, that is hypertension or hypotension respectively. BP is influenced by force and rate of heart beat, viscosity of blood, elasticity of blood vessels, and it was also varied in emotions, posture, age, sex, sleep, and gravity. It was fact that blood pressure was influenced by many factors. Age and postures are two important factors. Out of these factors, asanas are most important part of yoga. According to the available literature, there are 84 lakh asanas. In present time, no one knows all these asanas. Lord Shiva was the founder of yoga and he created all asanas. Asanas are nothing but the pattern of sitting of different species used by them for comfortable sitting. According to Patanjali, Sthir Sukham Asana, that means steady and comfortable sitting position is known as asanas. Almost every asana might be influence the BP in different ways. In some asanas, it may increase, and in some asanas, it may decrease. The effect of any activity on human being could be studied in two angles. That is, the immediate effect or changes and long-term effect and changes. In this way, the immediate effect or changes of any activity was more than the long-term effect and changes. This was higher in untrained person than the trained persons. Hence, the problem of the study was effect of yogic asanas on blood pressure during the final position of asanas on untrained persons. And its objective was to compare the post data and pre data mean of each asanas, and also compare the post data means of all asanas between various age groups. The present study was limited to male subjects of three different age groups. First age group is from 20 years to 30 years, group 1, and group 2 30 years to 40 years, and group 3 is 40 years and above age. And this study is also delimited to 30 asanas. These asanas are Talasana, Trikonasana, Prakshasana, Ustanasana, Garunasana, Natarajasana, Uttanasana, Vakasana, Padmasana, Vajrasana, Supt Vajrasana, Matsyasana, Tulasana, Parvatasana, Paschimottanasana, Ustrasana, Naukasana, Vrikshasana, Viparit Karni, Sarvangasana, Halasana, Shirsasana, Setubandhasana, Chakrasana, Bhujangasana, Salbhasana, Makarasana, Dhanurasana, Pavanmuktasana, and Savasana. Tested variable for the study were systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. and it was measured in mm of mercury Hg. 37 untrained males in each age group and the total subjects were 111 were selected from different cities of UP. The cities are Kanpur, Kannauj, Farrukhabad, Fatehgarh, Biduna. Selected subjects have a knowledge of yoga and they were practicing yoga itself either in the different groups or in yoga centers. Pre-data of normal blood pressure was measured after giving a 15 to 10 minutes of rest in Savasana of supine position. It was taken once in the beginning of data collection in the supine position and common for all 30 asanas, whereas the post data for all 30 asanas was different and collected in the final position of each asanas by the digital blood pressure instrument. In between two asanas, 2 to 5 minutes of rest in supine or prone position was given to the subject so that he come in the normal condition and prepare himself for the next asanas. For determining the significance difference between pre-data and post-data of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure, correlated t-test was used, and for determining the significance change in gain score of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure of different age group, an analysis of variance and LSD post-hoc test was used to check the mean pair difference. Gain score for selected variables were calculated by the following method: post-data minus pre-data. The negative value of gain indicates that post-data value was higher than the pre-data, that is normal value, and negative value of gain score indicates that post-data value was lower than the pre-data value. The results of studies shows that obtained value of T for all asanas in overall age group are higher than the tabulated value of T at 0.05 level, which means that there was a significant difference between normal systolic and diastolic blood pressure and systolic and diastolic blood pressure in the final position of these asanas. The negative value of T for Tadasana, Parvatasana, Makarasana and Savasana indicates that blood pressure was lower than the normal, and the positive value of other all asanas indicates that BP blood pressure was higher than the normal. The ANOVA result shows that the calculated value for F for age wise and asana wise for systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure were higher than the tabulated value of F. That means there was a significant difference between these two groups. LSD post-hoc test was applied to check the mean pair difference for age group wise and asana wise. LSD post-hoc test shows that no significant difference was found between the gain systolic blood pressure of age group 1 and age group 3. Age group 2 shows the significant highest gain, that is 12.849, and age group 2 shows lowest gain, that is 9.901 in systolic blood pressure, in case of systolic blood pressure. In case of diastolic blood pressure, significant difference was found in all age groups. Age group 2 shows the significant highest gain, that is 13.286, and age group 3 shows the lowest gain, that is 8.986. the mean pair difference for asanas, different asanas are post hoc test results shows that Vakasana has significantly highest mean value for blood pressure for both, that means for both systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure, and significantly superior to all other 29 asanas. BP was increased during during the inverted asanas, that is Sarvangasana, Shirsasana, Setubandhasana, and one more Setubandhasana. Inverted asanas, BP was also increased. Tadasana, Parvatasana, Makarasana and Savasana had shows the negative value of blood pressure. That means during these asanas BP was lower than the normal, and also there is no significant difference was found between Tadasana, Parvatasana and Makarasana and Savasana, but Makarasana and Savasana had less negative changes than the Tadasana and Parvatasana. On the basis of this study, we are concluded that it is the scientific fact that blood pressure was increased gradually throughout the life. In case of diastolic blood pressure, age group 3, that means above 40 years, has highest normal diastolic blood pressure, and age group 1 has lowest diastolic blood pressure. But in case of systolic blood pressure, age group 2 has lowest systolic blood pressure and age group 3 has highest systolic blood pressure. It was also fact that blood pressure was lower than morning and night and higher in daytime. The subject of age group 1 were mostly college students and their data was collected in daytime. This may affect the systolic blood pressure. In case of gain blood pressure, age group 1 has lowest gain in systolic blood pressure and age group 2 had lowest gain in diastolic blood pressure. But age group 2 has highest gain of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. The subject of these age group were mentally tense, worried about their future, job, work, and avoid participating in physical fitness program. Due to that, their cholesterol was increased, body flexibility was decreased, and elasticity of blood vessels was also reduced. So these factors affect the blood pressure during the final position of asanas, but not to affect the normal blood pressure. It was also concluded from the study that blood pressure was decreased in Savasana, Makarasana, Tadasana and Parvatasana. Both Savasana and Makarasana were relaxing asanas. That's why the blood pressure is decreased. Whereas in the final position of Tadasana and Parvatasana, in Parvatasana, both hands were stretched above the head. According to the author C. Gutton and John E. Hell and William F. Due to the effect of gravity, BP was decreased as the distance above the heart level was increased. During the inverted asanas, BP was increased more compared to the other asanas. In the final position of these asanas, heart pumps the blood forcefully against the gravity, and it was the fact that BP was influenced by gravity. In Vakasana, BP was raised to the maximum in the final position of Vakasana and Tulasana. whole body weight was lies on the hand. So muscular tension and blood supply was increased. So this may affect the blood pressure. During the final position of every asanas, BP was increased except in Tadasan, Parvatasan, Makarasan, Savasana. Vakasan is considered as the most difficult asana for all age groups. In the inverted position asanas, BP was also higher in compared to the other asanas. The present study has found that some of the asanas which can give higher increase in blood pressure, as asanas are performed by many peoples in different age groups, it is suggested that people who have a cardiac problem must aware about these asanas which can give a higher increase in their blood pressure. They should also use expert guidance and must consult to their doctor before performing any difficult asanas. Thank you. Thanks. I am also thankful to Research Social Foundation for giving me the opportunity to present my paper live. And I also thankful to all listeners who are listening my lecture. With these words, I finish my talk. Thank you.